my name's Amy. Welcome to my channel, Cut Eye to Stitches, where we talk about adorable cross stitch. Today, it's not just me. I brought my special guest.
Mom. Or Martha. Hello.
Hi. Thanks for coming all the way to Taiwan for a video.
It's not the only reason I came. We came to visit. We haven't seen you in 3 years.
But I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad to be here too.
So, this is the person that introduced me to cross stitching. So can you tell us how you got into cross stitching?
I did my first needlepoint piece when I was 12 in 6th grade. It was 1976, and one of the teachers said, teach some girls to do needlepoint, and you designed your own thing. And I did the easy checkerboard, red, white, blue, red, white, blue. And she made them into little pillows. And then when I was 17, the senior, there was a class they just started that year that introduced you to all the needleworks, like cross stitch, needlepoint, crewel, candle wicking, macrame, knitting, crochet, quilting. There was a ton of them, and you did all through the year. And it was a filler class for me because I had an extra hour, and I really enjoyed cross stitch the most. Some of them I could do okay. Some of them I just didn't enjoy them. But the cross stitch was like, oh, this is easy and this is fun. And so I stayed with it from there.
And now you can't put it down.
Honed my craft. Used to attend, way back, Spirit of Cross Stitch Festival in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Oh, it was wonderful. You'd go there for 5 days and take classes and go to the merchant mall. It was fun. So you learned how to do a lot of different stuff too.
And you're the person that taught me how to cross stitch.
Taught your brother too.
Yeah, he didn't stick with it.
No. But he was okay that summer that he learned.
Yeah.
But you did once you got, especially back into college. You had time.
Yeah. So it's good to have you here in Taiwan. I know it was a long flight.
It was a long flight. But the weather is beautiful because I'm from Michigan, which is getting cold and snowy. And here it's just beautiful. It's a beautiful day today. We were riding on her scooter and the wind was blowing. It was nice. It's not too hot, not too cold, just perfect.
Just right. All right. So do you want to talk about cross stitchy things?
Sure.
All right. So this time, because I am spoiled.
No.
You brought me.
Well loved.
You brought me a bunch of stuff from the stash at home.
Yes.
So she brought me like a bunch of like patterns to replace like all the stuff that I've done over the past few years. And so I've got that all in my drawer, and I'm not going to pull that all out today because a lot of it's like the pattern is like just right on the front, so I can't show you anyways. So I figure I'll show those to you once I start working on them. And so a lot of them are like frosted pumpkin, Satsuma Street, soda stitch.
Yep.
The typical
the top 3
Amy things that we do. All right. So yeah. Oh, and also we wanted to show off this thing. It's always in the back of the videos, but I thought I'd show you this because she actually made this for me, and then she brought it here.
First time I came.
Yeah, back in 2020, the beginning of COVID.
I know.
So
we went home, and the world shut down.
Yeah. So can you share with us?
So this is a Silver Creek Samplers stitching pattern. I think it's Michael's Prayer, it's called. And it's stitched on a 35 or a 37 count Puritan gray linen. And the threads are similar to what's called for. I just used Vicki Clayton's hand-dyed silks because I happen to have quite a bit of them, and I just switched them up for ones I liked. And it was to encourage her. And then a friend of mine who owns Timeless Stitches in Tecumseh, Michigan, which is underneath a huge quilt shop. I went and picked the fabric, and she showed it and sewed it into this little wall hanging for me. Went to Hobby Lobby, got a little dowel rod and some rat tail, and made a hanger for it.
Yeah.
We just popped off the hanger, so we're gonna put it back on.
Yeah, I'll let you take care of that.
Yeah.
So while you're doing that, I'll go talk about the things I've done since my last Flosstube video. So I decided, because I had bought 3 patterns off of Etsy, so I decided this time that I would just start all 3 of them. So the first one I did is it's living in this bag, which you've seen before. Just has a new resident. is this unicorn. Oh, you cannot
Yeah.
see it in this light.
See if it goes up. If I do like that. Is it even better?
It's
No.
way better in like
It's
in
pale.
person.
Yeah.
But like this is a unicorn, and I forgot. I have the pattern on my computer, so I forgot who it's by. So I'll try to put it somewhere on the screen so that you know what it is. But this is my little unicorn.
Who are you making that for?
This is for a friend. It's a secret.
Oh, I can't know. Oh, because you don't want.
You
Okay.
can know, but I'm gonna give it to them later.
Is it purple or brown?
The fabric?
Yeah.
The fabric's brown.
It almost has a purple tinge, like a lavender tinge to it.
What purple? I don't see purple.
Okay, I'm blind. I'm not saying anything.
Maybe it is purple and I'm blind. Maybe the air pollution has gotten into my eyes. Or maybe it got into yours.
I'm a little sniffly today because the weather, I'm going through winter at home, so all the pollen is gone, but over here the pollen's a little bit more active.
Because what is winter in Taiwan?
Oh, yeah, not what we have.
What is winter?
I love that bag. When
Right.
I bought that, I was like, that's so pretty.
So this one is in the bag that she sent me. And it is my wedding piece.
That's coming along really nice.
Isn't it? I know
Yes.
I started it in the middle. I'm sorry. It's
That's
actually
okay.
big.
No, it's actually, because that was
It is a big piece. So ta-da!
What's it mean again?
It's like the symbol, the character that
For
you always see
wedding.
for weddings.
Okay.
Ta-da! It's really pretty. It's just on like a piece of white.
The red's actually a little brighter than what it's showing up on camera. It's actually a Silks for You. Back in 2020, Silks for You in Australia started a 12 days advent calendar, and I signed up for it, and it was all like reds and greens, traditional Christmas colors, and this was a half hank of red silk that was on the one day. If you ever get a chance, do the 12 days of advent calendar from Silks for You. It's fantastic. It's at home waiting for me to start opening it on December 14th.
I'll put the name of who I got, like where I got this pattern from somewhere on here, because it doesn't say on the pattern.
Was that Etsy too?
Yeah, that was an Etsy pattern. Also, there's like, so here's like my silk.
There's a lot.
And then
yeah.
like this random postcard is in here. One of my students gave this to me.
Aw.
I'll show it.
Is that Kaohsiung?
Yeah, it's Kaohsiung City Sunsets. Oh, there's two.
Oh,
There's two little sunset pictures. My student gave me these. He was like, "Here, Amy." And I was like, "Great."
that's gonna be pretty big too.
It's gonna be pretty big. I really like it.
You want to do it as a wall hanging and have hang off and be like, you have that.
Yeah, like one day I'd like to like have this in like our room, because then I would put it like also near where like our photo album is, and we have the pictures that we took.
The photo album's gorgeous.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't take video when I was showing you that, because we had all our photos done here in Taiwan, and Taiwan goes hard on wedding pictures and wedding stuff. Okay, so the next thing I put in this bag, and this one's for you, but it's
Yes.
not a surprise.
That's okay.
So this is fruits, like it's a fruits basket trio, and this one's by Popcorn Patterns on Etsy.
It is so cute.
So it's got Kyo and Yuki and Toru.
Yuki, Toru, this is the rice ball.
And it's coming along really well.
It
It's
is.
a bit strange, like the way that they did,
The pattern's different, yes.
but I got this. I think it's gonna look really nice. Look at them. It makes me want to watch Fruits Basket. Do you want to watch Fruits Basket with me?
I like Fruits Basket. We should watch it again.
Yeah, we should watch it for like.
If you haven't watched it, you should watch Fruits
You should
Basket.
watch it. You should pull it up right now. Is it on Netflix?
No, it's not.
It's on Netflix here.
Is it? No, it's not on mine.
So that's that. And then what I'm gonna start working on, so this is gonna get finished in the next period of time here. I'm gonna start working on, I just did like one leg last night, is Thumbelina. So I've got that in the bag. They've
they know
seen the
what-
they've seen the pattern. They know what this looks like. But I'll get that done, and then we're gonna take a trip to Taipei, and we'll be on the HSR for an hour and a half. So I'll probably have a lot of time to stitch on the HSR.
High-speed train, ooh, really fast.
It is fast,
It
isn't
was,
it?
yeah, I rode down from Taipei. It was nice.
Yeah.
Just get on there, pretty comfortable.
And you get to see like the whole like
Mm-hmm.
like west side of the island.
And it was so green after when I landed. It's like, oh, look, everything is green.
No
It was
snow.
nice. No snow.
Mm-hmm. Tropical. So that's what I got. So do you want to show what you've been working on?
I brought a few. I was trying to find things that I could bring that would be easy to work on in airports. I had a couple layovers. Well, one here and one going back. And then I knew I would be on the high-speed train. And I didn't know how much time I would have switching from the MRT to the HSR. Or like when I'm in my hotel room at night. And I'm not going to go wandering around. Go showing myself.
You're not going to go wander around Taipei?
Or no.
A country where you don't speak the language?
I can go to the 7-Eleven. I'm good there. So I bought something that was a monochrome because it's called Ocean Treasure by Who Knew. This is an old pattern. They're not designing anymore. She did 4 mermaids. This is one. There was one called Ocean Daughter, Ocean Treasure, Ocean Daughter, Ocean Curiosity. And then I can't remember the 4th one because I didn't care for the 4th one. But I stitched the other 2 and this is my last one. She also did little fairies in this same style. Always a different color. Always Picture This Plus, which I did buy the threads for that. This is 32 count Crystal Loon. Crystal Lock. Someone can't read today.
Okay.
So it's this far side over here. It's coming along. You can't really see the sparklies, but it's a very sparkly fabric. Oh, that was it. The Who Knew designer worked for Picture This Plus back in the day. That's why she used all their fabric.
I have a question.
Yes.
Why is it like this? Like these little...
Oh, that's me. That's me throwing my thread in there to cut off later.
Oh.
Because I get lazy sometimes, so I just, if I'm in a certain place and I don't want to cut it off and have these little things around, it's not at home. So, but the fibers are Twilight by Weekstay Works, and you use like about 6 to 8 skeins of it. And Rainbow Gallery Petite Treasure Braid. You don't use a lot of it. That's just like for the like necklace and coins coming out of the little treasure box down there. Get in there. But it's easy because you can load up like 6 needles and not have to worry about which thread am I using. It's a good traveling piece. The other ones were brought because they're small. So if I had time, if I was on the airplane, I didn't have anybody next to me, I could do it. But I had people.
You can have people next to you on the airplane.
And I got them years ago, probably like in 2010. No, you would have been out of high school. So probably 2014. And I bought them when I bought an Owl Forest kit for a whale, Monster Wonder Whale, and I stitched that. And these just were so cute because they're like the little Matryoshka dolls that nest inside each other. And there was one for each season, so when you do something 4 seasons,
You have to do all 4 seasons.
and you have to buy them all. So the one I'm currently working on is Autumn. And there's a front and a back. They're all perforated plastic, so that's a little stiff. But because they're so small, they're easy to do then. So that's her on the front. The back, I'm doing all the fronts first before I even start on the back.
The colors are really pretty.
They're really cute. They're just, I'm sure they're DMCs that you don't know because they just have a symbol to go by and a number. But they're like DMCs.
So it was like a kit.
It came as kits. Yeah, and I don't remember. It wasn't, I think it was before Owl Forest got their whole website up and running. Because wherever I bought it on Etsy, I remember she had that Owl Forest kit. And then she had these and she had some other stuff. The next one is Winter. The little cardinal. And actually, I have the winter one, the front all done. So she's pretty cute. And then what you do is when you get them done, you cut them out and you just whip stitch them together. So they'll be easy to finish. The other 2 are pretty pathetic. I'm not sure which is spring and which is summer. I can't read the language, so. But this one's a cat, so I think this might be summer with a kitty cat. What do you think? Cat?
I don't know. Maybe I can do is like after this, I can go like look it up, like in Google Translate to see which one's spring and which one's summer, and then I'll put it in the thing.
I got the kitty cat going with her arm.
That's really cute.
They are really cute, and then she did the braids really nice. They turned out really nice in the back. And then the last one, which I think for some reason I think flowers are spring, but no, this is summer. Look at her, the way her hair is. This one's summer. The cat is probably spring.
I still think it's the opposite.
You think it's the opposite?
Yeah.
We'll have to find that.
We'll
And then
find
this one, they're not very far along except for winter and autumn. But my goal is before the end of the year to have 1,000 stitches on the spring and summer, and I need like about 300 more on autumn to get 1,000 off that. Winter already got its 1,000. And that's all I brought.
What?
Just a few things. Oh no, I forgot. They came in a bag that, well, the mermaid did, is from So Much to Love. And when I first found her, she was, I think she still does it. You can send her a piece of cross stitch and she will make it into a bag for you. She'll mock it up and say, do you like these colors? Do you like these ribbons or whatever? So someone stitched this for me, Amy. Amy stitched this for me on black fabric, really bright, pretty colors. And I sent it to her and she mocked it up with this magenta color ribbon and some black and white fabric here, then magenta there, solid black there. And inside is a real pretty like little pattern with little magenta on it. She did a wonderful job.
Mm-hmm. That's cute.
I know, it was really nice. You did a great job on it too.
Thank you.
But she does. She had a really good sense of, well, put this all together.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one of her, what do you call them? They have a box bottom bag. She's got the standard one, which is like what you have on that bluish one, and the red bloom. Yeah, and then these ones, which were a little bigger.
Mm-hmm.
So for bigger pieces.
Like this one.
Yeah. And that's all I got.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have a lot more at home, but we tried to bring the easy ones.
Mm-hmm. Maybe you should start your own videos and then you can show off all the things.
I can't do that.
Are you sure?
I have enough trouble trying to get my phone going sometimes.
Comment down below if you think Martha should start her own Flosstube. We can all peer pressure her into doing it. It'll be fun.
Electronics do not like me. Bad things happen when I touch electronics sometimes.
That's why you have children.
Yes, and where is the one child? And the other child is 4 hours away from me.
That's why we have technology.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We do.
Mm-hmm.
We do.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's all we have. What
I
I'm
think
gonna
so. We bought, because I just brought you patterns and fabric. I didn't bring you, because you can get your thread over here.
Mm-hmm.
I brought a bit too much fabric. But I wanted her to have choices, because I brought you quite a bit of patterns. So you wouldn't be bored.
Yeah.
And a lot of fabric.
Yeah.
And then we're going to get a couple pieces for Jenny that are tan colored, she said.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Jenny's someone she taught to cross stitch.
Yeah. She's like your granddaughter in stitching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we did bring a lot of fabric.
We did bring a lot.
It was bad. But I was allowed two check bags, so I figured might as well do it.
Just shove the fabric in
And then
there.
because you would pick out things if I looked, the ones you told me, if I'd have picked it out ahead of time, I might have picked out something different, and I liked the choices you made.
Thank you.
So
we'll hopefully get started on those, and then one day you'll see all the beautiful fabrics that she brought me.
a little bit, and most of them you knew what they were. They were labeled. Some of them weren't labeled.
Yeah.
I used to work for a cross stitch store, and when someone would buy a bunch and there'd be like a smaller piece at the end, I would just buy that extra piece and take it home with me. And sometimes I would label it, and sometimes I didn't. Oops. I know I was bad about that.
That's okay. It's still pretty. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So our plan today is one of the places I'm gonna take Mom is the stationery store, because Taiwan has the best. Not like, I think it's one of the countries that has like the best stationery stores with all the cute stuff, and we'll probably get lost in there for like an hour.
It's 3 stories. Isn't
That
it?
one's 2.
Okay.
The one that I'm taking you to. But yeah, I'll try to insert some videos of.
So many different notebooks and stickers, not stickers, and
There are stickers though.
there's like all of the supplies and all these different patterns and things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the
And it's a lot
notebooks
of
are
cute
real. The
stuff.
notebooks are really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Some lined, some graphed, some blank,
Yeah.
all different sizes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I always like to use graph paper because I'm learning Chinese, so it's easier to put it on
Oh,
graphs.
I know what we forgot to show.
What did we forget to show?
What did I bring you?
I don't remember.
Do you remember? I bought it from the... Yes.
The turtle friend.
So there's on Instagram is a, what do you call it? A design.
Shop?
Yes. House of Meng. She's in the Philippines. And she does these little clay pieces that needle minders if you want to, but she'll also turn them into like keychains or little scissor fobs. Oh, and she had this one of a fox. I didn't bring the fox. The fox is the back of mine. So I bought the fox. And then I was thinking, oh, wait, I'm going to go visit Amy. I should get two. So she had these marine animals, and the turtle is adorable. So I said, could you turn the turtle into, you should really try and look her up. It's adorable.
Mm-hmm. I'll show this friend off.
So this is what I wanted. And then I just said, could you turn it into a scissor fob? And she just added all the little different colored beads and little baubles. It's so cute. She's got she does a lot of people like Disney princesses, or I think she even did like Avengers, and but I tend to like the animals.
He's cute.
Because mine is a little fox head.
We should give him a name.
What?
What do you think we should name him?
I don't know. He's got cute eyes.
Got any ideas? We'll try to name you, and then you can be our best friend.
But I like that. Like how it has the stuff on the metal part of the bead.
Yeah.
They're just so neat looking. And it wasn't even expensive shipping. So I told her what I wanted. She constructed them. She sent a picture, and then she said, send this much. I think I sent it through PayPal too. And then she notified me when it was shipping to let me know and then I let her know when it arrived. I did have to sign for it, so it took me a couple days to get it because they delivered it when I wasn't home. And they just put the paper and said, you have to come pick it up. I had to go to the post office and pick it up. Not a big deal.
Okay.
And I was glad they came before. They came about a week and a half before I came here. So.
Great. Well, are you ready for a day?
Yep, we're going to ride on her scooter, which I'm really good at hanging on the back. She drives, and I just hang on the back and hope I don't fall off.
I'll take care of her, I promise.
And we're going to the cultural center, too?
I think so. Not. I think so. I wrote it down. I forgot what I wrote down in the itinerary for today.
Something called Sandro that I didn't.
Sandro is the road. I used to live off that road, but we're going to like the shopping center area.
Oh, okay.
It's where the library is. So I'll try to take some videos so that you can enjoy Taiwan too. In case you never have the chance to travel to Taiwan, you can travel vicariously through
me.
Yeah. All right.
Which I am so happy. I want to come again, but Mark gets to come. Her brother will probably come next.
You can just stay.
I can just stay. Well, who's going to tell your dad that I'm staying?
Dad can come too.
Okay.
There are plenty of jobs. You can be an English teacher.
You could.
Yeah. Never letting you go. Now you're trapped.
Okay. Oh, wait. All my stitching stuff's at home, though. All my projects. I might have a few projects. Just a few.
Okay. You can go back.
Oh, I got to say hi to Carla, because Carla said I had to be on Amy's video or she would be very mad at me. No, she wouldn't be very mad at me. Carla is Craft Addict K on YouTube and Instagram.
Right.
Got it.
So, ready to peace out?
We are.
All right. Well, hopefully after this, I'll show you some videos of Mom's adventures. But if you ever are looking to look at more of her cross stitch, you can follow both of us on Instagram at Mother Daughter Stitches, and you'll see our stuff that we do.
And we're actually pretty good at. So sometimes I forget and I go back in and add that. Usually when we're posting, we put our names in parentheses at the top, so you know who. You can usually see the projects and figure out which ones are yours and which ones are mine. Yeah.
Which ones are cutesy and blacky, those are mine. Which ones are more like beautiful and elegant.
Not all of them.
Yours are pretty beautiful.
Some of them. I still got to post my most recent finishes.
All right. Well, see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
From Taiwan.
Woo!